Hello Wastelanders and welcome back to Cash or Trash, my Crossout mobile review series. In this episode we're covering the Feather melee weapon. So starting out, it's 1 energy, so you can have 12 on your vehicle. It has 1,000 durability, which for being a 1 energy weapon is pretty good. And it only weighs 70 kilograms, so a very light piece of metal here. So moving on to its perk, it does 50% more damage to cabins and 300% more damage to frames. So basically, if you tap any build with the feather, like the melee weapon, like you just ram into them, at any speeds above like 70 kilometers an hour, it's an insta-kill. No matter what you just hit. If you hit their cab, they're dead. That's that. Could have been a Gladi build, perfect modded Gladi for like resistance, 40,000 doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And this thing just kind of erases frames when it touches them. It touches the frame just falls off the vehicle, no matter what it was. 4x22, it just kind of like deletes it. And then moving on to the rest of the stats, it's 100% direct damage. It'd be weird if a piece of metal did blast damage. So for recommended cabins, I can really only recommend one cabin. The main cabin that you should be running this with is Machinist, as Machinist gives 50% melee damage buff. So you activate that Machinist perk, and then all of a sudden this melee weapon's just going to deal like a couple 100,000 damage or whatever. Menace calculated it, and 12 of them can deal upwards of a couple million damage. It can one-shot Leviathans. It can one-shot a max resistance Leviathan cabin with 200,000 durability. It's completely ridiculous. So really just Machinist cabin. Let's get on to some gameplay. So from that is the Feather Cash or Trash. I mean, for being a literal piece of metal, and only about 190 coins on the market, like pretty much 200 coins, this thing's pretty fun. I mean, for Clan Wars, it doesn't really work too well, but it's really fun for lower power scores, and I've seen Menace one-tap people in League with this, and it's just hilarious. But really, other than that, that's it for the review. Please consider liking and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.